You are an aspiring mage at Wellworth Academy. Choosing your courses for the semester, you found a class for seduction techniques to deal with monsters. Your curiosity was piqued, and now it's time for the next lesson, all about Nagas. The crow caws as you take your seat in Professor Aphrodite's class. The man himself somewhat limps to his podium, grouchy as always. That's my polite way of telling you all to shut your suckholes. Good. There we go. Now, I will go ahead and get the obvious out of the way. Yes, I am fine. For those of you who were at the, demonstration last night, you have learned the valuable lesson of not letting a humanoid dragon surprise mount you. We'll see how cocky you all are once I bring in our next guest. Now, a typical man named Yandere would come in to help you all learn about his, species. However, it appears the squirrely little inventor and resident forest hermit is spending time with the Maiden of Embers. Yes, that one. Yes, she's hot. Now, let us move on to today's subject and personal favorite of mine, Nagas. There it is. The fear in your eyes. Though some of you are certainly more intrigued than others. He shoots you a brief but wicked grin. Nagas are interesting. They come in many different colors, variants, and overall anatomy. Naturally, they will all be serpentine, save for half-breeds. A Naga can breed with most other species, if not all. So don't feel like you'll be, missing out. Now, who wants to tell me what dangers need to be taken into consideration with Nagas? Yes, you. He calls on you. Yes, that is right. Very good. Venom, hypnosis, and coiling. The venom is something they have control over, typically, unless you decided to seduce a very shy or nervous Naga. Coiling must be treated with firm boundaries and an eye for detail. Hypnosis is actually quite rare and easy to spot. Their slitted irises will expand and flare before you begin to feel the effects. They'll be focused on their tasks, so feel free to give them a kick where it hurts. Speaking of, Giel, come on out. A beautiful Naga slithers his way on stage, seeming nonchalant enough. Say hello, class. The class obeys. Great. All right, Giel, do I have your permission to touch you? Note that Ifan gave consent in the privacy of my office. I do not care what the circumstances are. Consent is mandatory. All right. Thanks, Giel. Let's get started. Professor Aphrodite gently runs a finger from Giel's stomach and just down to where his tail begins. The underbelly is soft, more vulnerable and quite sensitive. Nagas are ectothermic, meaning they regulate their body heat from their surroundings. Nagas do not like being cold, and having one approach you near a campfire or in general is not uncommon. It is typically treated as an unspoken truce between our local Naga and denizens that no harm is meant to come to humans, and no harm is meant to come to Nagas from each side. Yes, You with the ink stain on his forehead. Yes. Asking the important questions. Very well. An excited Naga will either experience the sensation of immense heat, or in the case of the males, they will begin to protrude. And yes, some Nagas do have more than one. More than one what? Come to the demonstration tonight if it pleases you, but do not toy with me. You know exactly what I mean. I won't tease poor Giel to get him to pop out, as it were. Not until later. His eyes flash as they pass over you, intense and a bit mischievous. Let us discuss the disposition of your standard Naga. Around the kingdom, you will tend to run into friendly Naga, though expect the occasional asshole. If they feel threatened or nervous, reacting with hostility is not abnormal. After all, we humans react in a similar fashion. Here's a fun fact. Naga are very popular partners for lonely humans. Can anyone tell me why that is? Because they are adorable baby boys, girls, ladies, and themmies. Oh dear. Oh, that is... wow. Hold on. I need to wipe the tears away from my eyes. Oh, don't look so offended, GL. You are, I'm sure, an adorable baby boy at heart. There, that got the tip of your tail to thump a bit. Oh, precious. Yes, let us continue. Now, male and female Nagas can get a bit antsy during their mating and shedding seasons. They may band together for warmth and a communal experience. Please, do mind these signs. Males will grow a bit more aggressive, and females will become antsy and will preen themselves. Do not try to be an idiot if you encounter this. You'll be in a tight but quite pleasant grip if you rile them up. Giel smirks somewhat discreetly. Now, as before, Giel will help us with a demonstration earlier this evening. We will be covering positions, contraceptives, etiquette, and of course maximizing your time with the monster to achieve a pleasure difficult to find elsewhere. As a bonus, Giel's mate will be joining me. Sage is lovely, and you will be reprimanded if you tease. She's very shy and is doing us a great service. His eyes brush over you once more, and heat fills you. To those that did attend my demonstration with Afan, you can expect a little less mess this time around. My thanks to those that helped clean up. The surly crow in the back begins to call. Once more, the class is ended. Professor Aphrodite winks at you as you pack up. See you later, bookworm. Bookworms. The end.